So when it goes bad, we can show them our reward. It's still good.
Thank you. When you're ready. Okay. I'm going to call the Village of Mount Sterling Council meeting for June 8th, 2026 to order, please. May I have a roll call?
Yes. David?
Here.
Nathan?
Here.
Becky?
Here.
Melanie?
Here.
Heather?
Here.
And Joyce? Here. All's present.
All right.
Lord, thank you for the beautiful day you provided for us today, Lord. Lord, be with our mayor and council tonight and give us the wisdom we need to make the decisions, Lord. Lord, be with our village and all the citizens. Be with our protection, Lord, and be with the citizens that are ill and touch them. Be with our military tonight in our country, Lord, and touch them with your healing hand as this situation is around the world. In Jesus' wonderful, wonderful name, amen.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, may I please have a motion to approve the minutes from the council meeting held on May 11th, 2026?
You have that motion, sir?
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Okay, that was David, then Nathan?
Yep.
Okay, roll call. David?
Yes.
Nathan?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Melanie?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes.
And Joyce? Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. All right, Mayor's report this evening. I will keep it simple as we do have some stuff on the agenda a little bit later that I will be commenting on, and I'm going to be giving some project updates as well. But I did want to welcome you all to summer. Yes, we actually made it all the way through spring, and yeah, it wasn't such a bad spring after all. Everything kind of has emerged, and it's a beautiful time right now. It certainly feels like summer. I think we're all looking forward to being outside, and of course, you know, Mount Sterling being a hub of tourism central with Deer Creek, I would ask, you know, people pay attention because it's going to be very, very busy here. I also would like to extend my congratulations to all of our graduates. You guys worked hard. You worked for 4 years. You did a great job. You and your family deserve only the very best right about now. Keep it up. Whatever you decide to do in life, wherever you go, remember us and come back and see us. Along those lines, I'm going to keep my comments short and pass it off now to our Council Pro Tem, Joyce Phillips.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to touch on a few things that I've observed lately, some exciting things coming up. My focus tonight is about community. For such a small community, we have a lot of things going on right now. We're going to be hopefully voting on a new plat tonight for a new housing development. We're excited about that. I'm seeing a lot of activity coming around for the 250th celebration for our country. I know the American Legion has been reaching out to several entities in our village, such as a local restaurant that is going to partner with them for the food for their celebration. They have secured someone to do their fireworks. They have been collaborating with some other local people to vendors such to be there to actually give their staff the day off so they can actually enjoy the holiday. They have an abundance of volunteers that are coming together. We have to thank the Pleasant Township for their generous donation of the gazebo, funds to repair the gazebo, which we are waiting on the materials to be delivered any day now so that we can move forward with those repairs. Very excited about that. Thank you to the Sons of the American Legion who is donating their time and expertise to get that done. I want to thank you to Kenny Curry at the Bluegrass Jamboree, who is working with us for some ideas along with Party in the Park. Many other local vendors and supporters who continue investing in our community to make this a safe place, a fun place to be, and to get our events for the summer and fall just the best that we can have. That's what community is all about, people coming together, supporting one another, and building something greater together that any one group could accomplish alone. So I appreciate all of you being here this evening. Keep your eyes and ears posted to Facebook and flyers that'll be coming out. We're looking for a lot of good things happening down the road. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks for your comments tonight. We do not have any public comment lined up. We have no executive session, so we're going to go ahead and head on to department reports. You can do that if you want. Right over there.
Sure. Thank you, ma'am. All right. It looks like a lot because we haven't been here in a while, so it's not as bad as it looks. It's 4 weeks worth. I was just gonna kind of touch on one thing today because I heard it's already been sort of a question, is the behavioral health team visits and why there's so many.
For the public's benefit, there were 16.
Yes. So I just kind of want to, when you look down this list, there's a domestic here, domestic dispute, some suicide threats. A lot of these are all intertwined with the same 2, maybe 3 households. All the team visits are all essentially regarding those 3 households and
Wow.
these 3
Okay.
issues. So it's not 16 different people are having problems. It's her going and providing the resources, checking in on people, doubling down on the things that, you know, we can't do. So I do know for sure that most of these are for 2 specific residences in the community.
But that's good that they have that resource, though.
Yes, and it's actually, I mean, so far I've seen them doing some pretty good things, helping people get like needed social services, you know, food stamps, other such things. So I mean, so far it's been pretty great. So that's why there's so many of those, is just because it's just essentially a follow-up, and that's the way it goes into the system, is when the social worker goes out there, that's how it's in there. But so nothing totally wild, it's just addressing a small
Kelly, is any of this
handful.
drug-related, though? Any of this behavioral thing to do with drugs?
One possibly. I can't confirm that. I mean, it's suspected, but not confirmed. And other than that, I mean, that's really all I wanted to touch on. Everything else seems to be just the usual. And
Caution the public for driving. Kids are out of
Yeah.
school now.
yes,
Be in the roads and then.
which
Playing around.
in the I've actually seen some today. I'll be honest. I was kind of surprised. While on patrol lately in the middle of the day, I haven't seen all that many children. So, but they started to come out, you know, finally this evening as I've been driving around. I haven't seen any issues or had any issues with them yet, but I think the truck drivers are the ones that have really been frustrating me lately. But other than that, nothing crazy to be overly concerned about.
Questions for the deputy tonight?
I did have a resident reach out to me. She was concerned with people running the stop sign at 207 in Yankeetown. So I was just wondering if you guys could maybe keep an extra eye on that area for them.
Absolutely. Like I said, I haven't seen it. If I saw it, I'd do something about it. But people tend to follow traffic laws a little better when that black and yellow billboard's around. So,
Exactly, yeah.
but yes, I can absolutely do that. Not an issue.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And if you guys will excuse me this evening, I am actually on an overtime shift, so I am actually working the road right now.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I will,
Unless there are any other questions for the deputy,
I'm gonna run away, guys.
I believe we need you
All
out
right.
protecting the community.
It might
Perfect.
get a little crazy in here. You might need to stay. I'm just.
I would like y'all to behave.
There you
Call
go.
me if you need me.
Thanks, Kelly.
Okay, thank you. Law Director's report.
I have nothing, sir.
Okay. Fiscal Officer, can we please move on to all 82 of your spreadsheets?
Yeah. Okay, so any questions from council? Anything? I know it's hot in here. Concerns? As we approach June, probably in the next month or two, we will be doing budget again, believe it or not, for 2027. So, keep that in mind. You guys will notice that on the receipt listings, nothing major on here at all. You will start seeing payback, obviously from the grant from the water tower. You'll see large amounts on theirs. It's pretty self-explanatory on that part. As far as payments, nothing out of the usual that I've noticed or that anybody else has noticed. They're the usual vendors. Okay, is there any other questions before I ask?
Going
my
once.
laundry list of reports?
Yep, going once. Council's
gavel.
packet, so.
All right, so if I can ask for a motion to approve the appropriation status report, the revenue status report, the receipt listing report, the payment listing report, the comparison of budget and appropriated report, the cash summary by fund report, the reader report. I also have the bank reconciliation for May. Again, the only issue that I found on this one was in return checks at the water department. Okay, it has been collected, so you will see it posted on the May's bank reconciliation. But everything's balanced to the penny.
Amen.
Okay,
Any motion that I can have for
yeah.
approval?
Who,
Motion.
is there a second on that, please?
I'll second it.
I think her,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so that was Heather, then Melanie?
Yep,
Okay, roll call, Nathan?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Melanie?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes.
Joyce?
Yes.
And David?
Yeah.
Okay, there are 3 documents for your signatures, if I may. And my report's done.
excellent. Thank you for that. That takes us to committee reports tonight. Well, first up is finance, please. Joyce.
We had a meeting this evening.
Not
Oh,
for
no, we
finance.
didn't.
No, we didn't.
We have a meeting tomorrow morning. Our, our meeting is tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.
Okay. All right, takes us to Pleasant Township. Heather.
It was a pretty quick meeting, business as usual. And the next meeting is the first Monday of the month, which is July 6th at 5 o'clock.
Okay, great, thank you. Squad, Joyce.
Our next meeting is June the 10th, I believe Wednesday at 8 o'clock PM.
Thank you. Fire, Nathan.
I was out of town, so I was not able to attend that meeting,
Okay,
and I'm not sure what the date is yet for the next meeting.
okay. We'll get it posted. Water, wastewater, Becky.
Next meeting will be June 22nd at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
AM.
AM. AM, no 10
Just in
o'clock
case.
PM meetings.
Streets, Joyce. This, we did have a meeting.
We had a meeting this evening.
Yep.
Okay, just an update. We got an updated quote, or not the fast car, the London Street repair, South London, is actually going to be $3,400, not $3,200. There was a little mix-up on that, but we got that taken care of. We're gonna try to start discussing the capital improvement plan for streets, and I'm sorry, that's finance, but anyway, we're gonna try to start doing that in July. We did discuss the sidewalks. We're gonna be trying to come up with a very fair and a feasible plan to move forward with the most, I don't know what I wanna say, tragic sidewalks, the ones that are the most dangerous, that are causing people to fall, that people are falling over. We don't want to cause any resident any major issues financially because they have to repair their sidewalk. So we are going to try to come up with a feasible plan to give them plenty of time to be aware that this is happening, these sidewalks need repaired, now let's figure out how we can get you there. So that is our goal. We will also be working with our solicitor on that, to come to a feasible plan on how to get that done. Talked about that. We did discuss, Andy's gonna call ODOT. We had a resident here talking about, she would like to see the speed limits lowered on the state highway going on 207 towards the park. So Andy's gonna call ODOT and discuss that with them. There are several cracks in the road that grass is growing up in, and Andy's gonna try to address that. couple of potholes on Wingate that he's going to make sure that the guys address. That's all I have for streets.
Okay.
Our next meeting for streets is July 13th at 5 o'clock.
I have a streets question.
Certainly.
Is there any forward movement on the research of the handicap parking spaces downtown?
Unfortunately, no,
Not yet.
not yet.
With that said, I'm glad you mentioned that. I think the request started with the hair salon here asking for a handicap parking spot because they have a lot of elderly clients. And so are we waiting? I mean, can't we as council just decide yes or no if we're able to do that, to give a parking spot outside of that?
No. So as was discussed in streets, I believe there's a ratio under the American with Disabilities Act that has a ratio
This
of.
wouldn't be taking any away, this would just be adding one. The ratio comes into play, like at the park, we have more than adequately. I believe it's so many per 100 spots. It's real easy to look up.
I think since we don't have 100 spots downtown, that it would be more applicable on a ratio basis, but I understand where you're going.
Well, I'm just saying, I would see more controversy if we were trying to take one away.
Well, I don't
But-
think we're taking any away.
No,
It's
no,
just
no.
that
That's what I'm
if we're
saying.
doing it for one, we have to do it for more. That was actually what came up with streets, is what is a matter of fairness to the other business owners downtown who also would like one. So it's a question also of, do we have enough handicap parking downtown?
Have other owners approached the handicap, wanting other handicap spots outside of there? Has that been a request?
Not to my knowledge, but then again, I didn't receive this one either. So this came in through streets and was raised, I think, several months ago.
Yeah, in
So
April.
I have not received any formal notification that I would like a handicap spot.
Well,
I just thought the proper sequence was to bring it to streets, and I did that in
Yeah,
April.
right.
And I was told it would be looked into, and it has not
It is,
been looked
it
into.
is on, it is on
But
the,
I
it is
was-
on the list.
I
but
was
it's-
also told that, yeah, we can absolutely put a handicaps out there. So I just would like to see some movement.
Great, understandable.
Would you prefer that the business owner give you a direct request?
No, what I'm trying to do is make sure that all business owners are treated the same. And so if there needs to be more than one handicap spot downtown, we probably should do them all at the exact same time. That is the overall goal, so that there is a general fairness for all business owners downtown. And frankly, for the handicap who need to park here.
Okay. I guess, is that some more research that the committee needs to be doing? I would like just a little more movement on it.
Sounds good. Please feel free if you wish.
I need to do it?
No, the streets, we can go back to streets if that's the ultimate remedy, then sure. Anything else for streets? Okay, takes us to Parks and Recs. Joyce?
Thank you. We also had a Park and Rec meeting this evening, and we covered Party in the Park. We discussed it is too difficult to plan and organize and collaborate and move forward with Party in the Park with going through the Park and Rec Committee. So what we did last year, I got approved to have a Party in the Park Committee, which was very few people. I think there were 3 of us. So this year, I would like to expand that. I would like to make a motion to be able to have, this recommendation is coming from the Park and Rec Committee, of a minimum of 5 people, no more than 10, committee members to be on the Party in the Park Committee, and we will make the decisions for the games that we have, we will get all of the donations, we will do all of the organization for, from the beginning to the end of Party in the Park, as we did last year. So I would like to make a motion to form that committee and report to council as we progress with that.
Can I ask a question real quick to the solicitor? Stephen, so, during the Parks and Rec committee, they discussed having this separate committee to organize the event. But there are 2 members that are sitting council members that will be working together on this committee. Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you know how much I like committees.
That's why I was asking you.
Yeah, I mean, that's completely within council's discretion.
Okay.
If you wanna expand it, add more folks to get more people involved, that's up to council.
But they currently sit on the Parks and Rec committee.
Yeah,
together.
and 2 of them is, I mean, 2 is fine.
Okay.
as long as
But
they
there's a
don't-
member of 3, just so you know.
Yeah, it's a member, it's the Parks Committee has 3 sitting council members on that committee, and they're gonna make a subcommittee of 2, with 2.
I mean, 2 is probably the worst number you could ever come up with for a committee, just because if they have conversations, those would have to be noticed, minutes taken. So I think 2 is a really stupid number.
Yeah.
However, can you do it? Yes, those 2 people that are on it, though, have to be very careful.
So if the separate committee holds meetings to plan, do those meetings have to be open meeting
Yes.
with minutes?
Yeah. Any public body, it doesn't matter what you call it, doesn't matter how many, it doesn't matter how many people are on it, if you set up a
Okay,
separate
that's like that.
public committee, there have to be minutes taken, the meetings have to be advertised,
Can it be
everything.
by somebody on the committee besides the clerk of council, or?
Oh, yeah, who does it?
Okay.
I could care less,
Alright.
but minutes have to be taken.
And
2's a terrible number, though.
It is.
would the same thing apply, like, they have to get everybody approved, like we do for our other committees, like, they have to come with
That's what I
all
was
10
asking.
names?
I
I
don't
would
know.
think if it's a village committee, you would almost have to bring all the names to council and get them each approved.
Kinda
Well,
like leaning
yeah, and we
in.
didn't go through any of that last year. We
I know,
didn't.
but
It
we're-
was just,
We're just trying to confirm
Yeah.
what's the correct legality of it,
Well, legality is whatever council decides it wants the process to be.
right?
So you all could make a motion to say we're gonna create this, and here's how many people are gonna be on it, that's up to you all.
okay. So that's my motion.
Okay, so you're asking,
What
To
is
a
your
minimum of
motion
5
exactly?
people.
Minimum of 5 people.
And with 2 council members? Did you
Well, yeah, me and Nathan will be on it, because he's on Parks.
We'd love for you guys to all join in too.
I asked for volunteers from the Park and Rec Committee, and Nathan was the only one.
so the 5 members would be, I guess to put it out there, would be 2 members, Joyce and Nathan, and then. you
Misty
had
Vance.
mentioned Misty,
3 community members, basically.
and then Mary,
Mary Power, and possibly Caitlin Cole, and Caitlin Pitzer.
Are you available to help us, Becky? We'd love that.
For Party in the Park?
Yeah.
I mean, I can help with some advice and things, but I do not want to be on another committee with, no.
Okay.
Okay, so we
So
have.
that's the motion.
Yeah, so we have a motion. Is there a second, please?
okay, so that was Joyce first, and then who's second?
Second.
Okay, thank you.
We'll do a roll call on this.
I think we need just a little bit more discussion. Sorry, if our lawyer, Stephen here, is saying 2's like the worst number, then as far as council members go.
No, 2 as a committee as a whole.
Right.
Is a terrible number.
But you have 5 now.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
5.
if it's 5, no, 2 on a committee is a terrible number. 5 with 2 council members, no problem.
Okay.
I apologize if I was confused.
So it'd be
Okay.
6 members. Is that what you're saying, Joyce, now? It'd be 6
I
members.
said
It'd be a
minimum of 5, no more than 10.
Could we get the names for sure as you get them?
Just like every other
Just like every other committee, we have to come to council, tell who's on your committee.
You know what, I'm going to withdraw my motion. I'm going to withdraw my motion, I'm going to rethink this, because last year, we had 3 people that did everything, because no one else wanted to do anything. And I did this so that we didn't have to come in and go through all of the red tape, so that we could just get it done, because nobody wanted to be involved in it. So if I have to come back to council for everything, I'll just come back to council for everything. What the heck?
Sounds familiar.
You're just making me go through all the red tape when nobody wants to do anything with it. Nobody wants to be involved, but they want the final say.
Right. So the motion's been withdrawn. Anything else from Parks and Recs?
Yes. Parks and Rec, we got the parking lot done with the money from Party in the Park last night. It was over $5,000 last year. So that was a very successful fundraising event that we're very proud of. So thanks to Allscapes for that. I need to make a motion for Tri-County Youth League to have a car wash here at Town Hall on June 27th. That's a motion.
Okay, is there a second on that?
Sorry, hold on. 27th, and what's the date, the time frame?
June 27th, time frame I do not have. I'm sure it'll be in the afternoon.
Okay.
Sorry, she didn't give me that.
Do you want to give me the time and I'll put it on the calendar? Okay, so this is a car wash for Tri-County Youth League.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Joyce has made the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you.
Okay, roll call. David?
Yes.
Nathan?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes?
Melanie?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes.
And Joyce?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
My
May I
n-
pl- oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, my
No,
next
please, please.
motion is Tri-County would like to have a tournament at Mason Park on July 24th, 25th, and 26th. I make that motion?
Okay, is there
I'll
a second?
second.
Thank you, David.
Okay, roll call. David?
Yes.
Nathan?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes?
Melanie?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes.
And Joyce?
Yes. I had a movie night. We do not have any MSOCA declined, so they didn't have the funds to move forward with the donation for a third movie night. So we have two. We've already had one, and we'll have another one on, I need a motion to have that movie night on July, where did I write it down?
25th.
July 25th, it will be Zootopia 2, and Nathan Pitzer was kind enough to volunteer to assist with that movie night. So I have a motion to have it on July 25th.
Okay, is there a second, please?
Is this gonna be at the park? Yes?
It'll be at Mason Park.
Second? Is there thank you.
That was Becky. Okay, so that was Joyce and then Becky. Okay, roll call. David?
Yes.
Nathan?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes?
Melanie?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes.
And Joyce?
Yes. Our next Park and Rec meeting will be July 13th at 6 o'clock.
Okay, great. I do have one more motion for Park and Recs, and that would be a motion to accept $475 from parking from a softball tournament proceeds, and this would be placed in the Park and Rec Fund. May I have a motion for that, please?
Give you that motion.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I heard Heather. Okay. That was Melanie, then Heather?
Yep.
Okay, roll call. Becky?
Yes?
Melanie?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes.
Joyce?
Yes.
David?
Yes.
And Nathan?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Takes us to records retention. David Timmons.
Yes, we're gonna have to reschedule. We had a couple of conflicts, some of the stuff was going on. I had to be out of town and a couple others, so we're gonna when we can reschedule them, Marilyn.
To be determined?
To
Okay.
BD, okay. Nuisance abatement, Heather.
Yes, due to Memorial Day, we had to switch things up. We'll have two nuisance and abatement meetings this month. The first is this Wednesday, is that Wednesday? Yeah. June 10th at 7, and again on June 22nd at 6.
Planning, Melanie.
We didn't have a meeting, I don't have anything scheduled, so watch the calendar for when that will be available.
Sounds good. Zoning, Nathan.
No meeting and nothing scheduled as of now.
Okay, great. Tree beautification, Becky.
Yes, we have a meeting tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Okay. Great. That now takes us to ordinances and resolutions, the first of which is Resolution 2026-05.
Which is a resolution adopting a cybersecurity policy. This is on the second reading.
May I please have a motion to place this on the
Yeah,
second
that
reading?
motion, sir.
Okay. Is there a second?
Nathan? Nathan.
Nathan?
Okay, great, thank you.
Okay, so that was David, then Nathan. Roll call, Melanie?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes.
Joyce?
Yeah.
David?
Yes.
Nathan?
Yes.
And Becky?
Yes.
Passed on the second reading.
Okay. It takes us to ordinance 2026-05.
This is an ordinance accepting the final plat of the Heritage Fields subdivision to the addition to the Village of Mount Sterling of Madison County, Ohio, and declaring this as an emergency.
Can we hold discussion?
Of course.
I spoke with the mayor earlier today. This is accepting the plat as it was presented to us at the last planning committee. The planning committee had accepted it, so there's no changes upon this particular plat. I know there's been some questions brought up, other council members questioning things. I would like if maybe at our meeting this Wednesday, we could spend some time talking about the motions from here, what's gonna go, any questions that anybody has, maybe we could cover some of those. I know this is just to lay out the placement of the homes. The nitty-gritty is still getting worked out, so.
You want
Okay,
to
so
comment?
you guys are gonna have to change the topic and spec of your meeting then Wednesday, because it's only designated to talk about insurance.
And if I may, on plats are pretty basic. What this does is it chunks out each of the lots, and then what it also does is it sets forth what is ours in terms of the public right-of-way. What are we getting out of this in terms of streets and other utilities that we may need? So that's really all this does. This process, and I know that someone in the audience had a question about it being an emergency. An emergency is whatever council determines to be an emergency. This one, honestly, the reason why you would either do or not do an emergency is if you do an emergency, you do take away the residents' right to do what's called a referendum to challenge it. But the reality is, in a multi-step process such as this, as we've done with this development, if you don't referendum the first piece, you don't get a referendum the last piece. So you're really not giving away or taking away any rights at this point in time. And truly, all this is chunk out the lots and dedicate the public right-of-way to us.
Oh, thank you.
Good, I don't know if you have one, you don't have one?
I do. I have a plaque, but I
Okay.
don't have a microphone.
I just saw that, I'm like, I bet no one can hear
Yeah.
you.
So I don't know if you have any questions. I mean, this obviously development has gone through several approvals so far through council, and there's still obviously work to be done, engineering, et cetera, that they're still working on. So it will not be the last you hear of it, but this is just kind of a step along the way. But it's a good step for us because it sets forth what we get in terms of public right-of-way, et cetera. So happy to answer any questions you may have.
What is the difference between what we're approving tonight and what we've already approved?
So what we've approved so far is we did the zoning for the property, which basically says that we're okay with this being residential. And then we did a preliminary development plan, which is kind of, hey, here's the concept of the subdivision, here's what we think it's gonna be. This just gets more specific in terms of here's what our lot sizes are, and here's where the roads are going to be for certain.
Okay,
That,
good, thank you.
Other questions for Stephen or anybody else? Okay, hearing none, we're going to go ahead and have a motion to suspend the rules, please.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you.
That was Joyce and David?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll call, Heather?
Yes.
Joyce?
Yes.
David?
Yes.
Nathan?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
And Melanie?
Yes.
Okay. This is now a motion to place it on the first, second, and third readings.
You have that motion, sir?
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Joyce.
That was David, then Joyce?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll call, Joyce?
Yes.
David?
Yes.
Nathan?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Melanie?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes.
Okay, now may I please have a motion for passage?
Have that motion?
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you.
That was David, then Melanie? Okay, roll call, David?
Yes.
Nathan?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Melanie?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes.
And Joyce?
Yes.
Okay, ordinance 2026-05 is passed.
Great. That takes us now to roundtable, and I think we have some visitors who snuck in right, looking at you two right there. Yes, you in the corner.
Is it our turn?
Yes, would you please come down? And David, would you mind giving them a microphone? Or you can use this one right at the table. Pick one, either one of them.
We'll stand by David, he won't bite.
And we're gonna need, we're gonna need you to introduce yourself and where you live or where you work, which is right next door, so.
Right. Hi, well, my name is Deanna Pettit, and it's so great to see you guys. It's been a while since I've been here, and I apologize for that, but that's a good sign, because I feel like I have.
Please state where you're where
Oh,
you're from.
yeah, I'm Deanna Pettit. I own Hammer Time Pub in Mount Sterling, Ohio. Do you want him to introduce himself now, too, or? what do you-
Sure, if he's speaking, sure.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm Jason Holland. I'm the chef at Hammer Time Pub.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, that we know. So it's good to see you guys. And Andy, I want to tell you, I appreciate your communication so much.
No problem.
I call him and he always calls me back and he tells me when I need to come in and when I don't. So if nobody ever thought so, your mayor has great communication with people that need him. So what I'm here about is we're trying to do some new things to bring some new stuff into the town. I think you've probably seen some stuff. We were on TV and, you know, that was a great blessing for us.
Very exciting, super exciting.
So exciting.
Yeah.
So one of the things we're going to ask for is Chef's going to talk about a rare disease called SABI2, and he's going to explain that to you. One of the things I'm going to ask for is that we on the 26th are permitted to do a car wash outside town council, and all the money, it'll be a car wash, bike wash.
Ah, okay.
And everything that we will donate will be given to SABI2, and he's going to explain that disease. It's very rare. And then we would like to shut off just the alley right behind Hammer Time Pub, so when these bikes come in, we can have them come in, have a DJ for them. Everything that happened will be inside the fence at Hammer Time. There'll be no alcohol outside the fence or anything. The alley past the post office will still be open. It's just if you go straight, it will not. Does that, you guys follow me?
Which alley are you wanting to block?
The one directly behind Hammer Time, where the apartments are.
So we'll start at the intersection.
Right
go to
here.
Columbus.
Correct.
And go to
Just-
Columbus.
Yeah, they'll still be able to turn right and go past the post office.
Okay.
What we want to do is do the car wash here, tell them to drive around the little cones, park their bikes there. And then we were also going to pass out invitations to our bike show. And hopefully get some more bikers in here, because I know that historically we've had bikes come in, but not as many as we could pull. And we can help with that. And again, bikers are lawyers. I was a prison manager and I rode for 12 years. Like, don't worry, we're not gonna have the Avengers in here and take over, okay? I promise. Okay, that's not gonna happen in my establishment, okay? So that's one thing I wanna ask for. The second thing I wanted to announce is that I wanted to tell everybody on July 3rd, working with the Mount Sterling Village Community, I'm gonna say it wrong, Becky, help me.
Community Association.
Mount Sterling Community Association.
Association, working in conjunction with them. We are also going to be having a foam blaster here outside Town Hall, and it's so much fun. It is something that we discussed with the organization, something I don't think Mount Sterling's ever seen, and it'll be a lot of fun. And what it does is hypoallergenic. It just puts out a bunch of laundry soap bubbles. And you can run through it. These dogs can run through it. They can wear shorts and T-shirts, everything. And it literally will just blow a bunch of foam bubbles, and they run through it and play in it.
You smell like Tide.
Yes. Well, if you've not seen it, I invite the town and anybody that's listening to look it up on TikTok. It is a lot of fun, and that's from 6 to 8. And again, that's sponsored through Hammer Time and also Mount Sterling Village Community. We're working together on that. So I will pass this over to Jason so he can tell you just a little brief about SABI2, and I have him do it because I don't want to mess it up. Okay?
Where will you want these bubbles? Are they gonna be like in the street?
Becky? I was told that it would be in Town Hall lawn.
Okay.
Okay, and I called Tamara today and said, hey, you know, it is hypoallergenic. It doesn't kill the grass. So people walking in it might stomp it down a little bit. And you don't get real wet doing it. It's just bubbles. But I did tell her today, you might want to put a sign out there just so we don't have any complaint, because bubbles do float. If you park out front, you may end up with a bubble on your car.
On your car, yeah.
Just as a warning, I don't feel it'll be any issue. It'll come right off. It won't ruin your paint. But just so nobody gets upset if something floats, we should probably tell them. And I've communicated that with Tamara. I'm sure she'll get with the committee.
I would like to make a motion
Well,
to.
we have 3 motions, so I think if we can hold on those, there are 3, because she's wanting to close down for a street bike as well, and then a car wash, so I think we need to do separate motions.
Okay, but I want him to tell you a little about
Yeah, that's why I was
SABI2
looking.
because it's so rare. So,
Come on down. Give us a little insight.
So, my oldest son is now 14 years old. At 2 years old, we kept noticing there was all kinds of issues, and all the doctors that couldn't figure out what was going on with him.
Well, what was the symptoms, like what was happening?
He wasn't able to talk. He was falling all the time. He wasn't able to swallow properly, so he would like aspirate, do all that kind of stuff. We were noticing that his teeth were coming in all weird, and he wasn't sleeping. There was some behavioral issues, you know, stuff like that. So we went to the doctors over and over and over. At one point, I think it was around he was 5 years old, because we did all kinds of results. There was tests, there was nothing coming back. At one point, he ended up started being awake for 3 days at a time. So we finally got into a neurologist to do sleep studies and, you know, all this kind of stuff. And she's like, well, we want to do genetic testing just to see if there's something that we're missing. So in 2018, he was diagnosed with SATB2. So SATB2, when he was diagnosed, he was the first in Ohio to have it.
So it's rare, in other words.
As
Yeah.
of now, there's only 1,000 cases in the whole world.
Wow.
With that being said, there's not any government funding. There's not any government backing. He can't get, you know, a lot of help with certain things, anything like that. So the foundation, I want to say they formed in like 2019, 2020, somewhere in there. They started doing their own fundraising and all this kind of stuff, and they're only able to host a conference every other year because they can't, you know, afford to do all these conferences and, you know, all this kind of stuff. So every year since I've been at Hammer Time, we've always tried to do fundraisers and do everything because we're trying to get the name out there. We're trying to get, you know, all the stuff out there and figure out all these different things. So like I said, he's 14. He still can barely talk. There's some kids that literally are paraplegics that literally just sit in a chair and can't do anything.
Is there any medicines for this?
There's no medicines for it. There's no cure for it. So basically what SATB2 is that he literally has one letter deleted out of a gene.
Okay.
And that's all it is. And it's just, I got tested, his mom got tested, neither one of us was carriers. It was just a fluke of nature, a fluke of God. Like,
Yeah.
it just happened. Now they can test, more kids are being tested, or even while the parents or mothers are pregnant, they're able to test for this now because it's, you know, becoming more.
You know what to look for.
Yeah, but it took 6 months to get the results back when we did it in 2018, just because they didn't, you know, it was a new genetic test they just came out with. So yeah, we're trying to do what we can to raise money for the awareness and donate everything to the cause to start helping. And what the foundation, SATB2 Foundations does is they'll actually, they'll give speech devices to kids. They will, parents that can't afford certain insurance medications, that can't afford to feed their kids, this foundation gives this money to different things like that. In 2020, you know, during COVID, I got laid off. We couldn't afford, I had 3 kids at the time, couldn't afford it. They ended up giving us a little bit of money just to help pay for some food.
Yeah.
So this foundation is, you know, it means a lot to us. So, and since she hired me in 23 to open her kitchen and run it, we've tried to do stuff every year to raise money for it. And so yeah, we're just trying to do something to bring awareness to the foundation and to the cause. Because, you know, everybody knows autism, or they know
Yeah.
Down syndrome, or they know this and all this stuff, but this they don't know anything about
Yeah.
yet.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, look, and they call it SB2. So if you
SATB2.
Google it, you'll probably,
SATB2.
yeah, you'll find it under that.
You know, 1,000 cases of this around the world?
Yeah.
As of now.
But it's a very serious disease, so.
As parents of most of all of us, is, you know, not understanding or not finding a cure of what's happening with your child has to be the
Devastating.
worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I said, he's 14 now, but he's still mentally like 5, but he's also now going through puberty. So that's like, you're trying to deal with a 14-year-old going through puberty and a 5-year-old
Yeah.
mindset.
Yeah.
It's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got 3 other younger kids, and they help, you know, try to. So, but yeah, he goes through speech therapy, physical therapy, PT. He does all that stuff. But
Good for you to try to
Okay.
find a solution for him.
Yeah.
That's,
thank you,
as a parent, yeah.
thank you.
He wants to say one more thing about just introduce his food truck, but if you want to vote, or do you want to talk about his
Yeah,
food
do we
truck?
need to, which would you like to?
Are you gonna be having a motion for your food truck?
No.
I just wanted to introduce myself as I just opening the food truck from
Yeah.
Mount Sterling and having it out of town. So.
Yay.
Cool.
I
Hometown heroes.
I was really excited when I seen it parked down there the other day, but the line was always too long to get in it, so I guess that's a good thing.
So yeah, I just opened up a food truck that she is affiliated with. So we run it here out of town through Hammer Time. So it's based out of Mount Sterling. So everywhere we go, Mount Sterling is being represented. We tell everybody that we're
I
coming
see
from here.
this young man when I take my walk a lot. He'll be sitting there by the alley resting a little bit.
Yeah.
Taking it easy. But I didn't know what she's going.
Are you one of the food trucks there on July 3rd?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, first Fridays, yes.
Yeah, so I'll be out there July 3rd.
And I told him, I hope you guys put him not next to me, but way down there.
I see what you're doing there. I see
Yeah,
what you're doing there.
right.
Okay, so,
Okay.
I have a question, sorry. As far as, the SA2B2, am I saying that right?
SATB2, SATB2.
SATB2. Are you guys planning any kind of fundraising event at the moment, or are you just bringing awareness?
Well, we're gonna do the car wash.
Okay.
The bar itself is gonna start 50/50s because Savvy 2 Day is August.
It's August 22nd is
So we wanna donate our money by then. And the other thing Hammer Time is gonna do is we're gonna ask for donations of gently used or new items and have like a Chinese auction. And we're going to sell those items, and every dime of that money will also go to that cause. We don't have the date set, but of course, if you're following us, you'll see that, but we didn't need a vote for that, but yes, we are doing that as well.
I will donate one. I got rare rock and roll t-shirts. I'll donate one to do for you.
Love it. I'll probably buy it.
I got plenty.
okay.
Okay.
So the first motion will be to, allow, Hammer Time, and I'm sorry, I'm writing this as we're talking. Hammer Time to, conduct a car wash behind Town Hall, closing just the intersection, I'm gonna say after the dumpsters to Columbus Street.
Correct.
After dumpsters, that'd be funny in a minute, to Columbus Street. Okay, and that will be on
June 26th?
June
Yeah,
26th.
June 26th. It's
And
a
what
Friday.
time?
I think we'll probably be here at 5 and set up, and then as people will get off work, we'll do it. Yeah.
Okay, so 5 until,
Until it gets dark, or we
Yeah.
get tired.
Yeah.
okay, and is that, so you guys are, it'll be your water, I guess is what I'm questioning. So is it the water from Town Hall?
From Town Hall. I do not have an outdoor spigot.
Okay, so, well, I guess that's my concern is Town Hall has, right here at the sheriff's office. So you technically couldn't close down at the intersection here, because you'd have to run the hose all the way down.
Well, are you doing it?
They're gonna do the car wash here
You-
and send them down there.
Well, she's saying she only wants it closed from the dumpsters.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I want to
See what I'm
close here
saying?
so they can park there, but I understand
Yeah.
what you're saying.
I would
However you
say
guys do a car
closure
wash
from
here
here.
now.
Well,
that's what
we
we're
would
asking
close
for.
it from here all the way down to Columbus Street.
Yes, ma'am. Then
So
that's
it'd
what
be
I'm
Main
asking
Columbus.
for. I
Okay, so
appreciate
it's not-
your.
That's not that, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So I would say from Main Street, to Columbus Street.
Yeah.
Well, like, the car washes that they just had, like, a couple weekends ago I came to, like, they didn't have the street closed, they just had, like, kids there waving people in.
Yeah, but she's planning on parking, having bikes and things.
Yeah, but the
there.
parking will be down by Hammer Time. The car wash will be here, and I've never done a car wash here, so if they can get through, I'm.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying it's a concern with the hose situation. Where the hookup to the water is, it's right behind the sheriff's office.
I understand.
So I'm just saying, you know, if you're gonna have bikes and things like that, it's gonna be pretty congested, depending on how many bikes and cars you have.
I understand.
I'm just saying for safety purposes is all I'm
I
saying.
understand.
All right, I'll make that motion.
Okay, so that was Becky?
Okay, and is there a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Nathan.
Okay, and then Nathan? Okay, roll call, David?
Yes.
Nathan?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Melanie?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes.
And Joyce?
Yes.
Okay, that's the first motion. The second motion is going to be for the, foam blaster from July the 3rd from 6 PM to 8 PM on Town Hall lawn.
You have that motion?
I'll second. I want to say a bubble machine. I'm thinking of Don Ho, Tiny Bubble.
Okay.
Not sure who that is.
We have dogs and kids.
Famous Hawaiian
parents,
singer
everybody
Don Ho,
playing.
but okay.
All right, so that
Go
was
ahead.
Nathan, then David?
David, yeah.
Okay, roll call, David?
Yes.
Nathan?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Melanie?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes.
And Joyce?
Yes.
With that said, can I say something else kind of on the July 3rd date? You know, when the Mount Sterling Community Association makes their yearly calendar, we call them internally our events. And then we come to you guys and ask for road blockages and this and that. And, but the interpretation of events, I just want to say about the July 3rd event, I know the village, I was hoping that the village would kind of embrace this as a village and a Mount Sterling Community Association event and the Hammer Time event, that we, anyone that wants to participate for the birthday of our country for 250 years, that this could be a joint event. And then the very next day is our parade, which is, I want to make sure that we have the same understanding, that is a village-sponsored parade that the Mount Sterling Community Association is just helping organize. We're lining people up, and we are announcing as they go by to help the village, to help the community. You know, we get nothing out of it. It's just an event for the community. Just so, I just want to make sure that that's how this event, the 3rd and the 4th, is embraced as a village/community association event. Because I know there's been a lot of questions about who's liable and things, and again, it's just a feel-good event for 250-year celebration. So I just want to make sure that we're on the same page and we accept that as what we are doing here.
Okay, I think we have a third motion, do we not?
No, that was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I have. That's all I wrote down.
Cool beans. I
All
think,
right,
I
well,
think you
thank
got
guys
it.
again. I appreciate all of you.
We're gonna be out to see you.
Thank you.
Come on out.
Thank you very, very much.
Congratulations on your food truck.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Other items for roundtable.
I want to bring up about Memorial Day. We had a real good turnout. Becky and Heather were there, and so many people turned out in the post-4117, and now I'm the historian, and these events we're going to have out to the, I know Joyce probably has more, but we're going to have speakers and everything else. And I'm going to be talking about the 250th history of our military through the times.
Yeah.
So I hope I have at least 20 pages. No,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to keep it down, but we're playing a lot of big events.
Yeah.
Great,
And so it
great.
should be great.
Yeah, I have a question, Becky. I have never, ever heard that this is 4th of July parade was sponsored by the village. Is that true?
I don't recall that we
No,
ever.
it's never been
I don't
sponsored
know.
by the village.
Yeah,
Well, there's no sponsorship needed, it's just a partnership. We just help line up the cars, and the sheriff's department does the rolling barricade, which they work for us, and they are providing the security and the safety of the whole parade.
Well, I think we have to be careful how we preface this, because it's not a sponsored event by the village.
If it's
Well,
not,
it's
it
not-
probably should
It
be.
probably should be if it's not.
It would look-
Just like Christmas in the village should be, and the 250th celebration downtown should be. I guess that is my whole point, that they should be.
Well, did you want to make a
if-
motion to make it?
Yeah, sure.
I'll second.
Okay, so that was Becky. And this would be that the 200, so the July 3rd event
And fourth,
and 4th is sponsored.
part.
Maybe co-sponsor or
We don't need sponsor.
We don't need a sponsorship,
Partnership.
we don't need any money, we just wanna do a partnership with the village.
Partnered.
Okay, so this is July 3rd and 4th partnership, in part by the village during this event. Okay, and I have Becky as first, and who was second? Heather? Okay. All right. All right, David?
Yes.
Nathan?
Yes.
Heather? Or Becky?
Yes,
Melanie?
yes.
Heather?
Yes.
And Joyce?
No.
Motion passed.
Okay. Anything else for roundtable?
We had mentioned it for a second and then kind of moved on. I would like to come back to our meeting on Wednesday, that maybe we could spend a little bit of time in that work session discussing the new development and, you know, where it falls from here, what to expect in the future. It doesn't have to be an hour, just, you know, maybe a brief update from the mayor, so we're all kind of on the same page of how this is gonna go from here on.
I'd be
So
happy to do so.
If I need to make a motion to put
Yep.
that,
To talk about the, we'll say Heritage Field subdivision.
In our Wednesday meeting.
yeah.
I'll second.
Discussion. This is something that the finance committee is pulling together for the insurance aspect of the events, so I'm not quite sure why we would add the
The reason being is before the finance committee asked for this meeting, we were asking to get together to discuss this anyways, and schedules just didn't line up. So now that we have a time where everybody has schedules that are lining up, I think the least we could do is spend a little bit of time to discuss this, being as how it wasn't, nobody was able to come make this happen before. We don't have to schedule an additional meeting for it. We're already gonna be here.
What is the agenda? What are we going to be discussing? We've already voted on the plat.
Correct. We'll have more stuff to do than just that, and it would just be nice if we're all on the same page of what to expect from here on out, coming from,
Such as?
Discussing the water lines that we may or may not need to put in, or, what we found out about the retention ponds. What's the next step? Is there, what is the next thing that the developers are gonna bring to our table? So we're not blindsided at 11:21 on a Friday night when we get our council packets that we're gonna be passing something on emergency.
Don't we have to wait until the engineers do
Let's go
their
ahead
due
and refer back
diligence?
to that. Shall we? Why it wasn't set until 11:21? Shall we go ahead and go into that?
No, we shall not, but
Okay.
what we,
'Cause I was
because,
tempted to.
because since we're back at the,
Y'all got notified that I didn't have the legislation.
Right.
So shall we get to that?
Well, I'm
Okay.
just saying when we are
We
getting
should.
things to.
We should.
Okay, let's discuss it. What we got to say, Courtney?
I
No,
think,
this will be for referred to the mayor, because y'all got an email.
yeah,
saying
so
that
I think
was
that,
waiting for legislation.
duly noted. So are you making a motion to place this on the agenda, yes or no? If
Yes.
so, make it and have a second,
There was.
okay? And then we now
Melanie
need to
and
vote,
Heather.
now we need to vote on it.
David,
No.
Nathan,
No.
Becky,
Yes, of course.
Melanie,
Yes.
Heather,
Yes.
and Joyce.
Of course not.
It is tied.
Okay, I want to discuss.
But we have to finish this, because it's a vote now. So it's tied, Mr. Mayor.
No, go ahead, finish your thought.
Okay, I don't know why we have to always be at each other. Like Melanie said, there was a reason, Joyce, that this was all brought up again.
Don't address this to me. Address the chair, please.
Go
Just like
ahead,
that
go
right
ahead,
there.
please
Just
go.
like that right
Just
there.
go ahead, please go.
There has to always be contention. It does not have to be this way. We can all try to get along. But what was, I'm not gonna avoid the elephant in the room. One of the council members put something on Facebook belittling,
Prove it.
belittling.
Prove it.
So we're-
Shouldn't be addressing
Can we
her.
please?
Have her
hold-
prove it.
Hold on, please.
Point
come on.
of order, Mayor.
Can we finish the thought? We're closing the
Point of
meeting now.
order, Mayor.
Got it. We're in round table, so we need to wind this up. So go ahead, finish your thought. We're moving on.
Right, so Nathan put on Facebook that he went to the planning meeting and he no longer was gonna vote for this, which he did tonight, but, because there was issues with the width of the road, there were issues with the pipe, there were issues with the retention ponds, I believe, and it no longer had his support. And this is big for the community, and so that raised
So-
a lot of questions, and it was said that the fire chief wasn't informed of any of this. So a lot of questions were raised for some of us that may not be getting informed as well as others. So that's why, at that time, according to the rules of council, 3 council members can ask for a meeting on a topic, and we did. And we requested it, and it was turned down by the other 3 council members, and we have to have a quorum. So we were not able to ever have that meeting, and that was weeks ago, several weeks ago. So I think it's completely reasonable for Melanie to say, can we carve out just a little bit of time to discuss those issues that were brought up? And we can all know what the answers were that were given to
Well-
him.
Well,
to-
In all fairness to the rest of the council, before I vote, of course, I was asked specifically what the solutions, all 3 of them came to me separately and asked me directly what the solutions to
Which
the
3?
problems are.
You mean?
The council, you referring to the other half, and so I'm going to say that the distinction between one part of council and the other is that one part decided to go ask me exactly what was going on and educate me more as to the process. And So I haven't heard that from others, and of course, I'm in the office 5 days a week, and my phone also works, so, as does email. All I'm saying is that this process has been going on for now almost a year and a half, and has gone through no less than 4 public reviews. It's been published in the newspaper. It's had an attendance of its neighbors. It's been posted and posted and posted. I personally am happy to discuss this at length, and I asked our colleagues here to come tonight in case you guys had additional comments that you would like to make. And I stand by that. If anyone in the community would like to ask me about what any particular thing is, if they didn't perhaps make a planning commission meeting, or if they didn't make a council meeting where this was voted on twice, certainly we can have a conversation about it, and I welcome those. Melanie called me earlier today, and I thought we had a great conversation about what was going on with the thing. So,
Andy, can I say something?
of course, go ahead.
So, I'm pretty sure at the last council meeting, I made it clear why I was confused. Because the steps, as the process went, I'm new to this. I don't know what the steps were. When I reached out to Andy, and Andy finally sat down and told me what the steps were, and what today was about, was not about the county, who is it that goes out there to?
Building inspector, or
The,
what? Our engineer?
The county engineer, thank you.
Well, it'd be our engineer. It's the
Right.
village's engineer.
Village
Yeah.
engineer. So that step hasn't even been done. What we was voting on today, and why I was concerned, was I thought we was already past that part. And that was brought up last meeting. It was, trust me, I know it was.
Well, and that's kind of why I think we should spend some time talking about it, so that we don't all have to individually bombard the mayor with our questions, because, you know, I personally work full-time outside of this village, and it's very hard for me to get a hold of the mayor, just because my work hours don't work well with his work hours. And then when we have rumors of, you know, people saying at other meetings that there's gonna be private meetings, and, you know, I think I'm just asking us all to be here together and discuss it as a whole. I don't know why that is getting so much pushback from this
I'm fine with
council.
it. I'm fine
Yeah.
with a meeting specific to that, but I'm not gonna spend a whole couple hours dealing with multiple
I'm
issues
not
on
asking
another
for
night.
a couple of hours.
Motion's on the table. Motion states
So-
there is a tie.
Yeah, so,
What
Mr.
will-
Mayor, I appreciate what you said, that you talked to half of council about it. I did call you on Wednesday, May 13th. I called you on Thursday, May 14th, which is more than 3 weeks ago. Your response on Thursday in text response was, "Hi Becky, I've gotten your voicemails, but I'm tied up. I will try to give you a call later today, thanks." And this was on Thursday, May 14th at 9:45, and I have not heard back from you yet. So, you are not as accessible as you say, and I do not, I don't want, I mean, this takes the joy out of everything, and I do not want a constant state of dread when I come in here to these committee meetings, when I come into council meetings. I physically have dread and anxiety to hear. It does not have to be this way. We can all work together for the betterment of the community. And that's what I suggest we do. We should not be fighting each other on everything. We should be trying to help each other. And not just, you know, saying it out loud, but actually doing it.
I couldn't agree more.
Good. Then I hope you will give all of us the respect. Maybe you'd like to consider your vote. And it's only an hour meeting, because there's another meeting scheduled directly after this insurance meeting. So if we have 30 minutes on each and we all come prepared, then we should be fine. That's just my last
And by the
thought.
way, it wasn't sent out at 11/21, the insurance, it was sent out 3 weeks in advance. Next, what's the
All
vote?
right.
It's on the tie.
I'm going to go ahead, in the interests of time, going to go ahead and vote yes on this one, because I believe it's necessary to finish this, but we will be holding you to a 30-minute. Is there anything else that we need to discuss for the good of the community? All right, we're adjourned. Thank you.